Hey everyone, independent Team Beachbody coach Ashton Meyer. Now, there's this gap that's in between where you are right now and where you want to go. And in between this gap right here is excuses. Excuses. From what you are or what you have to who you want to be or where you want to go. That gap is an excuse. Do you want to know how to close that gap? Yes? Great. Well, it's time to learn how to work through your excuses. We all have obstacles that come in our path, but those obstacles will either give you the growth to move forward on your journey, or it's going to stop you dead in your tracks. Good news. You get to choose. First thing we need to do is change your perspective. So I want you to write down all the excuses or all the reasons why you have not achieved your goal yet or your dream. List them right here. Big list. Go. Now I want you to find one that you can work through. Let me give you an example. A lot of goals that aren't accomplished, I hear an excuse as to time. Let me ask you something. Let's say you had a bank account, and in this bank account, every single morning is $86,400. Now you can cash every single penny out that you want that day, but I'm warning you, if you do not cash the money out, whatever's left over in that bank account disappears. But then the next morning, you get $86,400 more dollars. Now, would you cash out every single cent every single day? I bet you're saying yes. Yes, I would. I would too. What does this all mean? Well, take it. This is just like time. Every single day you wake up, you get 86,400 seconds in a day. Whatever you do not use for a good purpose is lost. It's gone. So you need to decide on what you invest in for your time. Are you going to cash out every single second that you can into a good purpose? Because the time, it's not going to carry over. You can't overdraft in it. You can't cash out what's waiting for you tomorrow. So you need to live in the present and invest every single second in your life to build towards your goals and dreams. It's just like you're missing out on that $86,400. If you only cash out $10,000 of it, what about the rest? How are you going to spend your time? Another great example is money. A lot of reasons why people don't achieve their goals or dreams is because of money. They say that they don't have enough money to do this, or they don't have enough money to start. And when in fact, a lot of us just don't know how to manage our money. And I can tell you right now, it's about prioritizing. Trust me, I was there as a mom with 3 kids and wanting to get healthy. I couldn't fathom the fact of spending $400 some on a workout program and this thing called Shakeology. That was crazy to me. I'm like, I can't do that. But after 3 years, look where it's brought me. Not to mention, I had to make sacrifices. I got rid of some bad habits though, you know. We went gambling as a little extra expense here and there, not like I really needed to, but That was like our fun. So I got rid of that. I quit smoking because there was no way I was going to be doing workouts and smoking. So all these little things I cut out. You know, I had to think, do I really need this shirt? Do I really need this pair of pants? Do I really need to go out? Do I really need this? Do I really need that? So I decided to invest my money into myself. And that initial setup for what I got has led me to a whole new place. It's opened up doors of me wearing my kids out, me being positive. And you're probably like, you're the most positive person or one of the most positive people I know. You have no clue who I was before then. It's opened me up to going to church, not fearing church, and going and opening up to believing in God. And it's opened me up to being a Beachbody coach, which has led me to paying for my own place and not having to rely on everyone else or the state or whatnot. I'm doing this. So just that investment that I thought was beyond crazy led me to something far beyond that is more priceless than that $400. If you act like the world is completely against you 24/7, you're probably a pessimist. I challenge you to stay positive. Be optimistic. If you have a hard time staying positive, find someone that you can go to. When you have someone that you can help keep you accountable, you can go to them and be like, I feel like the weight is on my shoulders. I don't know what to do. And you have someone that can be like, listen, you're strong. You are amazing. That will start to rewire in your head, retrain your brain. Go look at yourself in the mirror or make a video and just talk to yourself. Be like, you are positive. You can get through this. I read the Bible. I always feel a presence and feel like I can accomplish anything when I read the Bible and I listen to the Word. As for you, you need to decide what it is up to you. But having someone there, having someone tell you that you can do this, you'll hear that over and over and over, and you'll start to think, yes, I can do this. Stop procrastinating. How many of you think about what you have to do, and the way that you think about it, you're like, and then you don't do it. Or, you think about it so much, and it's so dreadful. I get it with my kids. I'm like, hey, you need to get this done before we go do this. And it's like, and it's like 20 minutes go by. Can we go now? Did you get your stuff done? Oh, come on, it's already been like 30 minutes. And we probably could have left like 10 minutes ago if you would have been like, hey, and let's just go get this done. Then we can go get the rest of our day on and we can go do whatever it is that we need to go do. I use that on my kids all the time. I'm like, if you would just, when something comes up that you need to get done, even if you don't want to do it, just get it done, because then you're ready for the rest of the day. You can go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do. So stop thinking about what it is that you have to do and just do it. Now, when you set your dream, You need to set mile markers along the journey. And those mile markers need to be other goals for you to accomplish. Because if you have this big, huge, fantastic dream, which I say you need to dream big, grow yourself into that person to achieve that dream. But you also need to set the little goals along the way to achieve. Because if you don't, you start to push your dream away because you feel like you're not accomplishing anything. I also can let you know that a tip of mine that I do is visualizing. So playing in your head, completely getting some silence, maybe in the morning or at night, and closing your eyes and visualizing what it is that you want to see. Now, take a look at your priorities. Set yourself up for high priorities. Is something right now that you want so bad, right now, but maybe not help you towards your goal, your dream, kind of maybe unnecessary things or unnecessary wants, or like if we're going to revert to health, maybe that chocolate cupcake. Not saying that you can't treat yourself, but put yourself at high priority. What is it? How much is it worth to your goal to get there? As I was saying, did that extra, do I really need that pants? Or can I possibly save some money to do something that I really want to do? Kind of back at procrastinating, but hesitating. Stop hesitating. Most people let the excuses, let that gap get to you because of fear of failure, fear of change. Like, what if I try this and this doesn't work and I spent this money? And what if I try this and it doesn't work? What if I do this and nothing happens? Quit it. Get out of your head. Let your fear go. Can't you start thinking, what if I do this and this changes my life? Instead of saying, why me? Why me? Why did this happen? Why does this happen? Why does this happen? Ask, why not me? Why not me? There are a lot of people that have a story that's similar to each and every single one of you, that have gone through something very similar, that have went above and beyond to accomplish what it is that they needed to achieve their dream or their goal. And you can do that too. Last thing I want to talk about is making two lists. You have your list of excuses right here. What I want you to do is start crossing them off. And if you're saying, I don't have time, rewrite saying, I do have time. I don't have money? I do have money. I will provide the money. I will achieve the money to achieve my goal. The second list that I want you to do is to start writing some steps that you can take to start achieving your dream and your goal. Because sometimes we get unmotivated, and in order to keep going, we need to look at those steps and be like, okay, I can do this. And then when you do it, cross it off. That way, in a month, you're starting to get unmotivated. You'll look back and you're like, I did that and this and this and that and this and that, and I accomplished so much. So let's keep going forward. Bridge that gap of excuses from what you have to what you want and close it. I'm telling you right now, excuses are the number one reason why people don't achieve their dreams and their goals, and they are excuses. Because if you tell me an excuse, I can find someone similar in that situation. Like I told you, look it up, Google it, you will find someone. Look at the people who have achieved success in their life. You can too. You just have to learn that there's excuses. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Then you can watch your dreams become your reality.